Hat prick. Yeah. You just never appreciate people until they're gone, you know?
Welcome to...
Okay, for real, it is 10 to 10, or like quarter to 10. I need to get one decent run tonight. So this will be it, I hope.
Assuming up manliness, even in the corners. Upsy daisy. It's a short slide from manager to, well, not manager. This is a job for a manager. Simple but satisfying. Cleanliness is next to managerliness.
Oh, what the fuck? Where was my camera going there?
This is a job for a manager.
Jesus. I feel like my select gets stuck there a lot. I don't know why.
Hey.
I'd like to wake up now. Ouch! The manliness has landed.
Brilliant. This actually put me on a weird as fuck cycle now. I don't know this one. Oh yeah, like there's nothing wrong with my D-pad. I was just pressing things wrong. Oh no, I've gotten there once. I've gotten there once this stream. And I was doing a rub-a-dub yesterday as well, fine, so... Yeah, I don't know what was going on. I think it was maybe just like the angle I was approaching the wall was bad. I think that was it.
How much of a man do I have to be? Mom always said.
SpongeBob.
Yep, that's the game we're playing. Are you enjoying SpongeBob SquarePants? I say to the audience. I don't know why, like, TikTok is, like, showing me a lot of SpongeBob recently. Feels weird, like, TikTok just goes through random phases of, like, showing you different random shows. Like, I started watching House because I got a lot of TikTok clips of House, like, for a month straight, and I was like, fine, I'll fucking watch it. I took a break from watching it for a while, though, because when I was, like, kind of feeling sick, watching House and having people on the show that have, like, you know, much more severe versions of, like, similar symptoms to what I had was not healthy. Like, it was not good for my mental health. So I was like, okay, medical shows are stopping right now. I cannot watch them to relax. I am going to watch Demon Slayer instead. It was so bad, man. Like, see, that's the worst thing. When you are, like, sick and you start to hyper-focus on everything that's going wrong with your body, it is the worst feeling in the world, man. I don't know if anybody else does this, like, but I think I do have, like, some kind of severe medical anxiety. It's so rough. Just like, oh, I've got a random pain in my leg. Oh, I must have a fucking DVT. Nope, never mind. I was just walking a lot today and my calf hurts a bit. It's stuff like that, man. Like, they really, I think they do, yeah. They're just bots. So. I think they just do it for a while until they catch on. Because you can see them, like, adapting to copyright stuff, right? Because a lot of them now have, like, a line going through it that's either just, like, a black colored line or, like, a white colored line. Or there's, like, another show going on inside that line. Or they have, like, that weird gif of, like, a cockroach going across the top of the screen or something. They found ways to get around the copyright. For sure.
Plankton is...
I'm not feeling like a game of catch right now.
Is good though. Like, I think that kind of wave of medical anxiety is passed a wee bit because I've been to the doctor and they've said I am fine, and I went on a course of medication and I feel good after doing it. So I think I am fine now. I don't think I'm 100% yet. I think there's still something fucky going on with my stomach, but I can deal with it. Like, it's not like it was a couple weeks ago where it was like actually debilitating and I couldn't leave the house. Like, that was bad.
Oh, that's a headache waiting to happen.
I feel good now, so he went to the doctors for his hair loss. I've definitely told this story before, and I think I've told it recently, but I remember I went to the doctor a good few years ago. I think it was like 18 or something. I used to have really bad acne, like when I was a teenager, like really fucking bad. I was properly pizza faced. And I did... This all sounds disjointed and unrelated, but it comes together at the end. I done a bone marrow donation when I was 18. So I, like, signed on to this stem cell register, and then they found a match for me, and then I donated my bone marrow to somebody, right? And then after I'd done that bone marrow donation, I had kind of low iron levels in my blood. Like, I had a kind of, like, temporary anemia. So they said that I should go to the doctors when I got home and get myself on some iron tablets to get them prescribed for me. So I went to the doctors. Family doctor that I've seen since I was a kid. Lovely, lovely guy. And I walked in. This is the first time I'd been to the doctors in a good few years. And he was like, "Oh, hi, Ruard. Are you here about your face?" And I was like so taken aback. Just like, "No, I'm not. but since you mentioned it, so he referred me to a dermatologist, and I went on a course of something called Roaccutane, which is this pill that really dries out your skin. Like, I was on that for a year, and it was pretty fucking rough. Like, my lips were constantly chapped. I had to use a lip balm like every couple hours. My pores were just fucking closed. Like, I just like didn't sweat, so I got like really hot and stuff. But it done the trick. My face cleared up a fucking charm, and I am incredibly handsome now. Like, I mean, you guys remember, like, you know, from when I was doing like webcam streams a few years ago, like my face was clear. Like, within the space of a year, I went from having like really, really bad acne to having none. It done the job. Like, that's the thing. I am like, I get the idea of like, you know, doctors like saying things gently and not like freaking people out and all that sort of stuff. Like, I 100% understand why they do that and why they use the kind of language that they do. But man, I so like respect a doctor that's just like, no, this thing's wrong with you and we're gonna fix that.
Be sure not
Like,
to
oh,
touch
cool,
these
thanks,
or you'll
man.
get hurt.
Like, I vastly prefer that from a doctor, I think, than, not them trying to coddle me. That's putting in, like, too, weird a term, but... Will a doctor fix the hair? No, that's unrecoverable.
Super spin.
The hair's lost. I need to go over it. 30 and I'm, going bald. I've said that already.
Did Mindy bother to tell us if the train was still running around here?
What Mindy said.
I'm 27. It's normal. Also, stop talking about my hairline. It's getting old. New material. Boo. No, it's not minus 29 gold. The gold itself was like a minus 3, I think. The split itself was minus 29. I don't eat beans on toast.
You have to get...
Little guy, big stink.
God, those jumps were horrific.
Jumping.
We're supposed to say haggis. Dude. See Americans, right? See you Yanks. Do you guys actually believe that the haggis is an animal? Like, have you heard the story of, like, you know, the Scottish people hunting the haggis to extinction or something? Okay, you know it's a food. Yeah. So many Americans on my course that I've talked to genuinely believe that the haggis was an animal. Okay, fair enough. So haggis is like a Scottish traditional dish. It's basically just like a bunch of like mixed organs inside of a sheep's stomach, right? It's kind of gross, but it's also kind of nice. I've only had it a handful of times in my life. But there was like this trend on TikTok a while ago where it was talking about, it would have like an AI version of David Attenborough or something. Like talking about like the wild haggis in the Highlands of Scotland and what they were like before we hunted them to extinction. And so many Americans actually fell for that. And I've seen it. I've spoken to them. People who are doing a master's course at university, like believing that the haggis was an animal. It's crazy.
Good thing SpongeBob wrote.
Well, the ones I've seen are AI. Like there might have been some where like somebody was doing an Attenborough impression or something beforehand. Yeah, because it's believable, right? Well, I mean, it's not believable. Like, it doesn't feel believable to me because it's just really fucking stupid. But, as somebody who's like not from Scotland, who has maybe heard like the term haggis before, but doesn't really know what it is,
Type stuff.
like they could fall for that, man, and they have. Oh, for sure. I honestly do need to just delete TikTok at some point. I hate to get that off my phone. It just takes up so much of my day. It's like doom scrolling on there, man. You don't use it? Good. I wish I didn't. I had to get rid of Twitter too. Blue Sky I literally can't use because I need to like show my ID to message people on Blue Sky, and I am not fucking doing that. And I don't use Insta, and I don't use like Snapchat or anything, so. I use Discord and Twitch. Smile. And YouTube, I guess. I do have a Facebook account, but I've not used it in years. But I keep it around, like, for Messenger, really. Because, like, a bunch of my family had used the Messenger on it, and, like, you know, some people that I used to know in uni back in the day. I like to, like, you know, have them just so I can, you know, message them every so often. Be like, hey, how's it going? How's it going on? Yeah, it's because of the online safety bill. Yeah. I need to, if I want to use certain features on, like, Blue Sky or, like, other social media sites, I need to show my ID, and I am not fucking doing that. To be fair, a lot of them have used, like, maybe some AI, like, age estimation thing, and have come to the conclusion that, yeah, I am actually over 18. Like, I think Twitter's done that for a lot of stuff, so I don't need to, like, upload my ID there. Why use Tumblr of all things? Because cornbread's woke, man. That... To be fair, Tumblr is like the least evil social media. Well, actually, I don't know about that because it's owned by Oracle now, right? So it might be slightly evil. I don't know. It is good for art. That is a good point.
A new pet. Whoa!
Oh, nah. Yeah, all the Nazi furries on DeviantArt. I don't know, man. They use something. They use some kind of age estimation tool. I don't know. Maybe they just look at like when you created the account, the kind of stuff you're posting, and all that sort of stuff. I don't know. And maybe it saw that like I posted about my graduation back in 2020, and then just decided, oh yeah, like if this guy graduated back in 2020. In the year of our Lord 2025, he is probably not a child, so it probably just worked out that way.
A new pet.
So we've talked about the online safety bill on here before. I am against it in a lot of ways. I think the idea is a noble one. Like the idea of like, oh, you don't want like kids exposed to, you know, hardcore pornography and violent content when they're children, right? Like that fucks up people's brains. I know that because it fucked up all of our brains. But at the same time, like the way they're going about it is weird. Like having to upload your passport information or like any ID to like some weird like third-party American company for them to just like say, haha, we pinky promise we're not going to use your data. Like, no, I don't trust that at all.
There's the edge of town.
The algorithm can analyze how much I'm posting about, I don't know, fucking like my high school graduation or wherever, but I don't want them having like my actual passport info. No chance. Life. Yo, Sam.
Nothing like a little man type stuff.
Oh.
It's too quiet.
I got it's 3 presses and not 2 in this game. See, I think a lot of the stuff, in my opinion, of the online safety bill isn't so much that, like, you know, oh, the government's, like, actively trying to gather our data and spy on people. I think the government's fucking stupid and incompetent. And these, like, third-party companies have all said, oh, we'll make these age verification tools for you guys. And because the government is so fucking stupid, they immediately bought into it, just like, oh, yeah, we love big tech in it. And then they just fucking went along with it, like morons. I'm not gonna reset the 3K floating block. That has literally never happened in my life.
Coming through.
Damn it. Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, I'd be scared about your government, but I'm not scared of the UK one. Yeah, like, see, a better way to do it, right? See if, like, if you had to submit your ID to access some websites, right? That are, like, dodgy. But the way you did that was, like, you sent your ID to some kind of, like, tool run by the government. Like, Ofcom or something. Like, you gave them the power to do that. I'd be fine with that. I would genuinely be 100% okay with that. Because you know that you're sending it to a government body that has all your information anyway. They're just running a check. The fact that it is going to, like, a third-party company is what I have a problem with. That is my be-all and end-all with this, like, online safety bill thing. But thank you for the reward bed. And they're doing it because they do feel like they need to get a handle on, like, you know, the stuff that kids are seeing online, which, yeah, sure, go off, King. But they're just going about it the wrong way.
There's a key.
I miss when Ruhard talked about his shower routine.
There's a key.
Oh yeah, like, people who, like, have, like, conspiracy theories about... A lot of that's going around with another proposal that the government's done, which I don't know how I feel about, to be honest, where they're wanting to bring in, like, a digital ID card system. So like basically like you would just have like an app on your phone and all your like kind of information you can just get through that app. So you can maybe like access healthcare records, your right to work, and all that sort of stuff. Oh, thank you for the posture check, Zepti. My posture was actually pretty bad there. Thank you for the reminder. And like, to be honest, yeah, we probably should have some kind of like digital ID system. And other countries in Europe, like Germany or Estonia and all that sort of stuff, have like, you know, decent government ID things, right? Like they don't just rely on like passports or driver's licenses. Like everybody gets a government ID and, you know, you go about your life and use it to access services. That's cool, right? But again, the way that they're doing it's really fucking weird because the way they're trying to sell it to the public is as like an anti-immigration thing to crack down on people who are working illegally. And well, it's stupid for a couple of reasons. One, if people are already working illegally and they don't have national insurance numbers, how is forcing people to get an app on their phone going to make the situation any different? Like, people are still going to work illegally. Like, that's not going to change anything. But they're just trying to, like, sell it as, like, an anti-immigration thing because they're losing a lot of votes right now, or they think they are, to an anti-immigration party, and they're trying to play catch-up rather than appeal to the left and blah, blah, blah. Oh my god, I'm really getting into the weeds with politics stuff now, I'm so sorry. But I just... The strategy that the current Labour government has for tackling the far right in this country is really bad and stupid. And they really need to up their game, otherwise we're fucked. Like that's my be all and end all here. Their messaging is all wrong, their policies are all wrong. And they're just like opening the door for barrage. Honestly, yeah, they have taken a lot of notes from the Democratic Party. Like, our Labour Party is very similar to your Democrats right now. And, like, the bad parts of your Democrats. Like, your Chuck Schumers and whatever. We need a Mamdani so bad right now. Okay, see if we can get this.
To get to Shell City.
Damn it! I've gotten that so many times in practice, but I keep fucking up and runs. It's really annoying me now. I want to get that gold, man. I need it. Yeah, like, some of the stuff is just ridiculous. So, in the UK, right, the Tories, the Conservatives, in the last administration, they brought in something called the two-child benefit cap, which basically meant that if a family could only claim child benefit for a maximum of 2 of their kids. So if you're a poor family and you have 3 kids or more than 3 kids, you cannot claim child benefit for the 3rd or 4th kid, right? Like that was a big clampdown that they did on welfare spending, which completely backfired, by the way, and completely ruined the economy. Anyway, so everyone was saying to the Labour Party, everybody who knew anything about child poverty and how to eradicate it, was like, you guys need to lift the 2-child benefit cap now because it is causing so much damage to these families and the wider economy as a result, right? But the Labour Party refused to lift the 2-child benefit cap and instead set up a child poverty task force to determine the most efficient way to get rid of the 2-child, to alleviate child poverty, right? When every single organization that knew anything about child poverty was saying, scrap the 2-child benefit cap. Labour politicians, like not part of the government, but just like part of the party, who said that Labour should get rid of the 2-child benefit cap, got the whip removed, i.e. they were kicked out of the Labour Party because they said that and it was contravening with government policy at the time. And earlier this week, keep in mind the Labour government's been in power for over a year now, that task force finally reported back. And guess what their first recommendation was for lifting child poverty in the UK?
How is that for you?
Getting rid of the 2-child benefit cap. We've wasted a year. Like, they could have like lifted that in the budget last year, and like so many kids would be better off now. Like, they've wasted so much time on that issue specifically.
Avoid those.
Take that, you big monster thingy.
Like, it's so infuriating, man. Like, it's bad policy and bad politics. That's everything that this Labour government's doing right now, and it's really fucking me off, because it's not the Conservatives that are the risk right now. Like, they're just an incompetent fucking nothing, right? The Tories are completely irrelevant. The threat is reform. It's those far-right bastards led by Nigel Farage, and we are not doing enough to make sure that they have no chance of getting into power. They're leading in the polls right now. They're topping every poll. Every, like, seat projection of, like, how a general election would look like if an election was run tomorrow has them with a fucking landslide majority, with only around 30% of the vote, mind, because, like, we have a majoritarian electoral system, even though we are now effectively a multi-party democracy, like most other European countries. But they're just not doing enough. They're doing the wrong messaging. They're only like talking about immigration, which is where reform is strong. So of course they're going to lose that argument. And they're trying to like outdo reform on the immigration front, which they'll never be able to do. Yeah, it is exactly like the Democrats. They're learning the worst lessons from the Democratic Party, which is a party that has failed. It is lost to Donald Trump twice by doing the same fucking neoliberal bullshit. They got a free pass in 2020 because Trump botched COVID so fucking hard that anybody could have beaten him at that point. And the Democrats proved that because they put up a fucking walking corpse up against them and barely won. Yeah, and Germany with the AfD is the exact same, and it's so much more fucking scary. Because you have a country there that has like a competent government and a competent military that will be under the control of a far-right party. Like, that's the scary shit right there. Also, we're in Now That We're Men now. That's really epic. Yeah, the Democrats are the lowest ever popularity right now when... Look at Trump! Like, look at that fucking idiot. How are the Democrats not soaring in the polls right now? Especially with just all the weird shit the Republicans are doing. It's because they're just inept and they're refusing to listen to the winds of change and go to a more, like, socialist, economically populist platform. Which is what people are begging for. They just want help, man. They want stronger social safety nets. They want, like, to be able to get by and, like, exist in the place where they live. They want their kids to be able to live in the same places that they do. They want to be able to, like, you know, work a job, bring home a decent paycheck, come home, and live relatively comfortably. That is the be-all and end-all what pretty much everybody wants. And they're just refusing to allow that to happen off the back of their corporate benefactors. It's ridiculous. How has this not worked? God's sake, man. But you see, that's the reason that Trump can get in and has gotten in, right? Is because, like, the sad part about politics is, right? And this took me a long time to learn, and I've talked about this here before as well, is that the vast majority of people don't care about politics, right? So, like, people aren't constantly following, like, everything Trump is saying or, like, listening to the news 24/7. They're just thinking about putting food on the table and fucking, you know, living comfortably, right? Because that's what they want to do. The most that the average person thinks about politics is they're reading the morning paper or they get a notification on their phone and they grumble for a minute. Like, that's the majority of political interaction for most people in both, like, the UK and the US, right? So because people aren't keeping a constant watch on these far-right morons, that's how they keep getting into power. Because they eat up the airwaves and they keep up that 2 seconds of attention that people actually pay to politics a day, you know?
Youch! Ow!
And that's not just a failure of messaging, by the way. That's what I'm making it sound like. It's not. It's a failure of messaging on one front, but it's also a failure of policy from, like, left of center parties across the globe.
Ooh.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, it's the same over here with labor, and it's the same in, like, fucking Germany, and it's the same in Australia. Well, not so much Australia. Anthony Albanese's actually all right, but the simple fact of the matter is, right, is the neoliberal consensus from the 1980s has failed. Like, that model of economics, if it ever worked, just isn't working anymore. And people are crying out for an alternative. And so people need to provide that alternative. Also, side note, this was actually a really fucking good Now That We're Men. Holy shit.
Plankton is you.
This run is woke.
Come to Planktopolis once you get here.
And that's the thing that gets me, right? How these, like, right-wing parties are still gaining so much traction. When, I mean, I guess it kind of goes into what I was saying before, people not paying that much attention to politics. And people see what Trump is doing across the Atlantic, man. Like, they see the end point of this shit. And they still fucking support these parties. Farage was talking the other day about people eating swans in the park. It's the exact same as what Trump was saying about, like, they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. It's the same shit. And people don't see it.
Ooh. Cold, cold, cold.
Epic ledge grab. Another epic ledge grab.
Up we go. Macho stuff.
Will I need to grab a stack here? I might need to. I might just do it for safety. No?
That wasn't so tough.
Just reset, just reset. Pretty bad slide jumps, but whatever. Turn that TV off. Yeah. Fair dues. I'll grab it.
Up we go.
Yeah, because I keep forgetting I don't need to upgrade guitar until Napdown, so... Oh, fantastic target in there, man. Wait, what? Oh, this is really bad, actually. Oh.
Stop throwing things at me. Kaboing.
Fuck SCDA, man. Hate this fucking level. Oh, whatever. We're fine. We're still ages ahead. Brilliant. Oh my god, are you actually fucking kidding me? That was a pretty horrific, Dennis. Okay, just be careful here, you idiot. Whoa, 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 why am I not going up this ramp? Okay.
These just ooze macho.
Blue, reds, yellow, blue, reds.
A rolling sponge gathers no barnacles.
There's some weird going on there. Okay. Let's see what we can do here.
Slipping, slipping, slipping. Jumping, jumper, jumper, woo! through.
I know my route doing this is so wrong. I just care about surviving. Oh my god.
How much of a man do I have to be?
No, dude. Shut up. Whatever.
Ouch! Ouch! Oh, slidey stuff.
Damn. I roared back up 3. Oh, that really sucks.
The manliness has landed.
Fine. Nah. I wasn't risking that one.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy! Stuff!
Yeah, 109 is probably dead, but that's fine.
Only Goofy Goo.
Okay, my gold here has 1 spiral skip. So I'm gonna maybe see if I can get 2 here. If I can get spiral skip twice and I have like a decent like rest of this, then I should be
So much
in
destruction.
an okay spot. Not like a good one, but still with some 109 potential. I mean, actually, to be honest, no, because I need to do an extra warp. Do no cheeser now that we're men. So 109 is well and truly dead, I think. But we can still get a decent PvP. Getting at least one of those token 2 frames is actually crucial, man. I need to get better at those. Like for 109, I think they're like essential at this point.
Stay with him, SpongeBob.
Oh, why is Patrick saying stay with him? Oh, he's right here. It's fine. actually not an issue whatsoever.
No waiting in line for us.
Alright, hopefully I can get spiral skip here. If not, we'll make something work. Nice. That setup made you shit your pants? Okay, yeah, my spiral skips are not that good, but they get the job done. Turning in midair like that was weird. I read that you need to, like, turn to the right, then to the left, like halfway through or something. That's what I read anyway. But I don't know, maybe like a better setup was found. Because I was like reading when it was like found, you know? Well, hey, it works for me, so fuck it. Oh, you can be way more liberal with your nitros if you're doing that.
Oh boy!
That's a nice wee 10-second gold. Oh, 12 seconds, damn. Nice. Liberal.
This is
I didn't do that.
How dare you? I'm a socialist.
So long. Oh. Ouch.
I've got the no iPhone to prove it. Thank you, Latte.
Next. Must have been something he ate.
That didn't happen. I wish this place had something to read.
Yeah, my manlies are fine.
Bust! Smash! Crates!
Oh, wait, hold on. I should have taken damage somewhere. Yeah, for sure.
King me.
Again!
Woof! Jesus. That was a clincher right there.
Sayonara.
I'm not doing this jump over here. It's a scam. My god, man.
That, my friend, is how we do things in
What is you
Bikini
doing?
Bottom.
Ooh!
Now I know how my ancestors felt.
Oh, this is a pretty bad guess. Damn.
And so
I did have to get grabbed by the hand. It's,
It's really fast.
not the best dentist in the world, but okay. We'll actually have an idea how far ahead or behind we are here.
Ouch! Faster, faster!
You think I'm fucking crazy? I'm not doing guest jumps, no way.
sayonara. Well, that was different.
Just hit the one frame smile. I reckon we're probably like somewhere in the 130s, if I was gonna guess. It's kind of hard to judge because I have to go through so many fucking cutscenes here. Oh, 147. Okay, not bad. All right.
Plankton's
Look at this place. I hope my pineapple's still okay. Come out, wherever you are. These just ooze macho.
Oh my god, really? Uh-oh. Fuck!
Upsy daisy.
Hate that bungee, man. Welcome to Farage Topola's minions. God, that bungee, man, honestly, like...
Like
Even after all these years.
Jumping, jumper, jumperoo!
Damn. I think I'm always like way too close when I'm starting those 2 frames.
That's my favorite line ever.
Yeah, it's fucking massive for some reason. Okay, not storing a bowl here because I need to go to now that we're meant to do it. Or probably just go. Jeez.
Wait,
Alright. Guitar Glide needs to be kind to me here. Brilliant. Really?
110 decibels of sonic goodness!
Yeah, I should have enough height. Oh, this is this feels so slow, man. Yeah, I know it's like so fast, but holy shit. Just doing it in a speed run, man. Okay. We're going to no cheese.
You're almost home.
We're going to SCDA Spongeball. Holding the pause.
I can bring. I can. I can. I can. I can. I can bring back the paddy wagon.
Boy, oh boy.
Mendor skipped.
Was that Mr. Plankton's head rolling by?
Rough road ahead.
Can't remember, is this the last nitro you get before the park? Second to last one? I think it is. So hold on to this one. I can do the park skip.
attention.
All right. Right door, middle. Oh,
I
laugh.
think I'm getting car sick. Or food sick.
That movement was 100% not correct, but fuck it. Out and skip. Nice. Never gonna not make that joke. I know it's terrible. All right, Neptune, do your worst.
Alright. All hail, Plankton. Dodge, SpongeBob, dodge! I command you to kill him!
Metal formed by the power of rock.
Whoa, that lag spike nearly fucked me.
Kill, SpongeBob. Stop that! Your chops are too righteous! That's right.
Unlucky.
Run right into the nice energy beams.
Oh, sorry, I didn't save the fucking 2 frames from doing that. My bad.
Destroy SpongeBob. That's it, SpongeBob. You got him with that one.
Boing.
I command you to kill him.
110.36. Might be a 110.37. I think I split a bit early, but let's go. Thank you for the GGs. Oh, this run was still really fucking bad, especially after SCDA. We'll get there. We'll get there. Like, well, I might. The end of SCDA was bad, and I fell off during the floating block. Those are the two big ones. And Now That We're Men was good. The only thing I think was missing from that was, I didn't get the 2-frame. Okay, I didn't get the 2-frame when I done the floating block, which lost me like maybe like 10. And then I messed up at the end of the tunnel, which lost me another 10 probably. So that was almost a good Now That We're Men. I could probably save another 20 off that. What else? Depression and No Cheese were okay. 3K was good. Yeah, decent run all around, apart from like the latter half. Things got kind of bad around SCDA and then continued to get worse, but whatever. And then getting hit in Neptune is always kind of cringe. But hey, could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. I'll take it. Decent enough. A good stepping stone on the way to 109 for sure. Ah, okie doke.